forum. As the US Consul General to Northern Germany, it is my great honor to speak at this AI Summit. To start off, please allow me to share some poetry with you. This is a short haiku about AI. Bits and codes align. AI's mind illuminates. Future's voice unveiled. That poem, thank you. It's a great honor. It's a great honor. That poem was the result of my prompt to ChatGPT to write a haiku about artificial intelligence. It's a good poem. It fits the structure of a standard haiku, and it's creative, even self-reflective. Clearly, a global technology revolution is now underway. The world's leading powers are racing to develop and deploy new technologies like artificial intelligence and quantum computing that could shape everything about our lives, that will shape everything about our lives, from where we get energy, to how we perform our jobs, to how wars are fought. We want America to maintain our scientific and technological edge along with our allies because it's critical to us thriving in the 21st century. AI was born in the United States. In 1956, researchers in computer science from across the country met at Dartmouth College to discuss an emerging branch of computing they called artificial intelligence. They imagined a world in which machines use language, form abstractions and concepts, solve the kinds of problems usually reserved for humans, and improve themselves. This historic meeting set the stage for decades of government and industry research in AI. These investments have led to transformative advances, now impacting our everyday lives, including financial trading, smart logistics, precision medicine, and education, to name just a few. Since that first meeting in 1956, American companies are still playing a leading role in the development of AI technologies and applications. In 2021, the United States established the National Artificial Intelligence Initiative to ensure continued US leadership in AI research and development, prepare the present and future workforce for the integration of AI systems, and coordinate ongoing AI activities across the government. Promoting international cooperation is the key to the success of the National AI Initiative. The United States values our cooperation on AI with Germany and Europe based on our shared values of human dignity, freedom, democracy, equality, the rule of law, and respect for human rights, including the rights of persons belonging to minority communities. In the United States, we are grappling with these new challenges, balancing responsible innovation with risk management. We've had AI now for several decades. Generative AI, however, is a complete game changer. It can even write tasteful poetry about itself. It is a powerful thing. That is why the White House published the blueprint for an AI Bill of Rights, which addresses safety, accountability, and privacy. It outlines ways to align AI systems with civil rights, as well as the AI risk management framework, which outlines how organizations in different contexts can manage the risks from AI. We believe these kinds of voluntary, adaptive approaches are appropriate given the rapid, uncertain pace of development of this technology and its potential to do good. At the most recent US-EU Trade and Technology Council Ministerial in Stockholm, US Secretary of State Antony Blinken addressed generative AI and noted that members of the Council could help advance voluntary codes of conduct applicable to a wide universe of countries so that we can mitigate some of the potential downsides and amplify the upsides of this extraordinary technology. Speaking of democratic processes, the blueprint for an AI Bill of Rights was developed through extensive consultations with the American public. The White House Office of Science and Technology Policy led a year-long process to seek input from people across the country. They met with impacted communities, industry stakeholders, technology developers, government policymakers, and other experts to discuss algorithmic and data-driven harm and potential remedies. The core takeaways from these discussions include that AI has transformative potential to improve Americans' lives, and that preventing potential harm from these technologies is both necessary and achievable. They highlighted the need for automated systems to be aligned with democratic values and protect civil rights, civil liberties, and privacy. On international cooperation, the United States provides policy guidance to implement trustworthy AI through the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, the OECD's AI Policy Observatory. In May 2019, the United States joined like-minded democracies of the world to adopt the OECD recommendation on artificial intelligence, the first set of intergovernmental principles for trustworthy AI. These principles promote inclusive growth, human-centered values, transparency, safety and security, and accountability. The recommendation also encourages national policies and international cooperation to invest in R&D and support the broader digital ecosystem for AI. The United States champions the principles as the benchmark for trustworthy AI, which helps governments design national legislation. The United States also participates in the Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence. GPAI is a voluntary, multi-stakeholder initiative launched in June 2020 for the advancement of AI in a manner consistent with democratic values and human rights. Its mandate is focused on project-oriented collaboration, which it supports through working groups looking at responsible AI, data governance, the future of work, commercialization, and innovation. As a founding member, the United States has played a critical role in guiding GPAI and ensuring it complements the work of the OECD. It's a lot of letters. Yeah. As Vladimir Putin wages his war of aggression against Ukraine, the United States contributes to multilateral discussions at the United Nations. In the context of military operations in armed conflict, the United States believes that international humanitarian law provides a robust and appropriate framework for the regulation of all weapons, including those using autonomous functions provided by AI technologies. Building a common understanding of the risks and benefits that are presented by weapons with autonomous functions, in particular, their potential to strengthen compliance with international humanitarian law and mitigate risk of harm to civilians, should be the focus of international discussion. The United States is participating in the G7 Hiroshima process that was launched by Japan. In Hiroshima, G7 leaders recently affirmed that there is a common interest across G7 countries, including Germany, in protecting critical and emerging technologies such as AI. While AI has proven to have a huge positive impact on humanity, it is also laden with risks and can be leveraged by bad actors for nefarious purposes. In 2017, Russian President Vladimir Putin said, "Artificial intelligence is the future, not only for Russia, but for all humankind. Whoever becomes the leader in the sphere will become the ruler of the world." Viewed today through the lens of Putin's war of aggression against Ukraine, his words were both a chilling observation and an alarm to the international community. Among the great challenges posed to democracy today is the use of technology, data, and automated systems in ways that threaten the rights of our citizens. Russia, the People's Republic of China, and other authoritarian regimes use AI to surveil and control their citizens. They use AI bots on social media to spread disinformation and misinformation with the goal of undermining democracy and creating divisions. Secretary of State Blinken has emphasized that our task is to put forth and carry out a compelling vision for how to use AI technology in a way that serves our people, protects our interests, and upholds our democratic values. It's not enough to highlight the horrors of techno-authoritarianism, to point to what countries like China and Russia are doing and just say it's wrong and dangerous. No, we have to make the positive case for our own approach, and then we've got to deliver. We need the United States and our partners to remain the world's innovative leaders and standard setters, to ensure that universal rights and democratic values remain at the center of all the innovation that's to come, and that it delivers real benefits in people's lives. In September 2021, at the first US-EU Trade and Technology Council Ministerial in Pittsburgh, the United States and the EU affirmed our willingness and intention to develop and implement AI systems that are innovative and trustworthy and that respect universal human rights and share democratic values. In one of the public listening sessions to inform the blueprint for the AI Bill of Rights, the White House learned about citizens' concerns about how AI systems and other technologies are being used to limit access to equal opportunities in education, housing, and employment. For example, they raised problematic uses of AI in automated tenant background screening and workplace hiring decisions. In response to the American public's feedback on AI, President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris met with the CEOs of leading US AI companies who committed to allow their systems to be measured against the principles of equity and fairness outlined in the blueprint for the AI Bill of Rights and US AI Risk Management Framework. Automated systems have brought about extraordinary benefits, from technology that helps farmers grow food more efficiently and computers that predict storm patterns to algorithms that can identify diseases in individual patients. These tools now drive important decisions across all sectors, while data is helping to revolutionize global industries. Fueled by the power of American, German, and European innovation, these tools hold the potential to redefine every part of our society and make life better for everyone. Allow me to close with another poem. This is another unique haiku about AI, written by ChatGPT in about 1 second. Minds forged in circuits, AI's vast potential shines, unveiling new paths. I agree with ChatGPT. We are indeed on a new path filled with wonderful potential thanks to AI. Thank you all for your time and attention. Thank you.